Hi everyone, welcome to Superfood Academy. When the Superfood Academy.
7 foods that can support a healthy metabolism. When people hear the word metabolism, they often think about one thing, losing weight. But metabolism is much more than that. It is the process your body uses to turn food and drinks into energy. Your body is working all the time, even when you are resting. The truth is, no single food can magically make your metabolism fast, but some foods and nutrients may support energy expenditure, muscle maintenance, digestion, fullness, and healthy eating habits. In this video, we will look at 7 foods that may support a healthy metabolism. These are not miracle foods. Think of them as helpful additions to a balanced lifestyle. Let's get started. Number 7. Protein-rich foods. Foods such as eggs, Greek yogurt, chicken, fish, cottage cheese, tofu, and legumes are excellent sources of protein. Protein is especially interesting because your body uses more energy to digest and process it compared with carbohydrates and fats. This is called the thermic effect of food. In simple words, your body has to do more work after you eat protein. For example, imagine eating a meal with grilled chicken, vegetables, and a source of whole grains. Your digestive system has to break down the protein, process the nutrients, and use them throughout your body. Protein also helps support muscle maintenance, and this matters because muscle tissue is metabolically active. Maintaining muscle through adequate nutrition and regular resistance exercise can support long-term metabolic health. You do not need to eat extreme amounts of protein. Instead, try to include a quality protein source in your meals. For breakfast, you might have eggs or Greek yogurt. For lunch, chicken, fish, beans, or tofu can be good options. For dinner, you can include lean meat, lentils, or another protein-rich food. The goal is simple. Give your body the building blocks it needs while supporting healthy muscle mass. Number 6. Chili peppers. If you enjoy spicy food, chili peppers can be an interesting addition to your diet. Chili peppers contain a natural compound called capsaicin. Capsaicin is responsible for that hot, burning sensation you feel when eating spicy peppers. But it may also have a small effect on a process called thermogenesis. Thermogenesis means heat production inside the body. Your body naturally produces heat as part of its normal metabolic processes. Capsaicin may slightly influence energy expenditure and heat production. However, let's be realistic. Adding hot sauce to a cheeseburger will not suddenly turn it into a weight loss meal. The effect of spicy foods is generally considered modest. But if you already enjoy spicy food, you can use chili peppers to add flavor to healthier meals. For example, add a small amount of chili to vegetable soups, grilled chicken, stir-fried vegetables, bean dishes, eggs. And here's an important tip. If spicy foods cause heartburn, stomach discomfort, or digestive irritation, there is no need to force yourself to eat them. A healthy diet should work for your body, not make you uncomfortable. Number 5. Green tea. Green tea has become popular in conversations about metabolism and fat burning, but what actually makes it interesting? Green tea contains natural plant compounds called catechins, including one commonly known as EGCG. It also contains caffeine, although usually less than a regular cup of coffee. Researchers have suggested that the combination of these compounds may have a small influence on fat oxidation and energy expenditure. Fat oxidation simply refers to the body using fat as a source of energy. But again, the key word here is small. Drinking 1 cup of green tea will not melt body fat. Think of green tea as a possible supportive habit rather than a miracle solution. For example, replacing a high-calorie, sugary beverage with unsweetened green tea may be more useful than simply adding green tea to an already unhealthy diet. You can drink it hot or cold. If you prefer some flavor, try adding a slice of lemon. Just remember that green tea still contains caffeine, so people who are sensitive to caffeine should pay attention to how much they drink. Number 4, coffee. Coffee can temporarily increase alertness, and caffeine may also temporarily increase energy expenditure. This is one reason caffeine appears in many pre-workout products and weight loss supplements. But there is something important to understand. Your body can develop tolerance. If you consume caffeine regularly, its metabolic effects may become less noticeable over time. So drinking more and more coffee is not the answer. And coffee itself is not necessarily the problem. It is often what people add to it. A plain coffee can be very different from a large drink loaded with sugar, syrups, whipped cream, and high-calorie toppings. If you enjoy coffee, you might keep it simple. For example, black coffee, coffee with a small amount of milk, unsweetened iced coffee. Also, avoid using caffeine as a replacement for sleep. A healthy metabolism is connected to many factors, including nutrition, movement, muscle mass, and adequate rest. Coffee may provide a temporary boost, but sleep is not optional. Number 3, beans and lentils. Beans and lentils are some of the most underrated foods for a healthy diet. They provide plant-based protein, complex carbohydrates, and fiber. One important benefit of fiber-rich foods is that they can take longer to digest than highly processed foods. This can help you feel fuller for longer and may make it easier to manage overall food intake. Imagine 2 different snacks. One is a highly processed snack that is quickly eaten and leaves you hungry again soon. The other is a bowl containing beans, vegetables, and other fiber-rich ingredients. The second option generally requires more chewing and takes longer to move through the digestive process. That feeling of fullness can be very helpful for people trying to maintain a balanced calorie intake. Beans and lentils are also versatile. You can add them to soups, salads, tacos, rice bowls, curries, wraps. If you do not eat beans regularly, start slowly. Increasing fiber too quickly may cause gas or bloating in some people. Give your digestive system time to adjust. Number 2, ginger. Ginger has been used in cooking and traditional food practices for a very long time. Today, researchers are also interested in its possible effects on digestion, fullness, and metabolic processes. Some studies suggest that ginger may influence satiety, meaning the feeling of being satisfied after eating. It may also have a supportive role in thermogenesis, but ginger should not be treated like a powerful weight loss drug. Its effects are likely to be supportive rather than dramatic. The good news is that ginger is easy to include in everyday meals. You can use fresh ginger in tea, soups, stir-fries, smoothies, oatmeal. For example, a warm cup of ginger tea after a meal can be a comforting, low-calorie beverage. But remember, the healthiest approach is not about searching for one magical ingredient. It is about building small, sustainable habits. Number 1, fish. Fish, especially fatty fish such as salmon and sardines, can be an excellent addition to a balanced diet. Fish provides high-quality protein, which supports muscle maintenance. As we discussed earlier, maintaining muscle is important because muscle tissue is metabolically active. Fish can also be a convenient way to build a balanced meal. For example, try grilled salmon with vegetables and a whole grain, or add tuna to a salad, or enjoy sardines with whole grain toast and vegetables. The goal is not to find a fat-burning fish. The goal is to eat nutrient-dense foods that support your body over time. A healthy metabolism is not about constantly trying to make your body work harder. It is about giving your body the nutrition it needs to function efficiently. The bigger picture. Now that we have covered all 7 foods, let's talk about something even more important. Your metabolism is influenced by many factors: your age, your genetics, your body size, your muscle mass, your daily activity, your sleep, and of course, your overall diet. No food can completely override these factors. If you want to support your metabolism, focus on the bigger picture. Try to eat enough protein, include fiber-rich foods, stay physically active, build and maintain muscle through resistance exercise if it is appropriate for you. Get enough sleep, and avoid depending on quick fixes. The best metabolism-supporting habits are often the ones you can continue for years. So, the 7 foods we discussed were protein-rich foods: chili peppers, green tea, coffee, beans and lentils, ginger, and fish. These foods may support metabolism in different ways, including digestion, thermogenesis, fullness, energy expenditure, and muscle maintenance. But remember, small benefit individual foods become more meaningful when they are a part of a healthy overall lifestyle. You do not need a perfect diet. You need consistent habits. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who is tired of believing in metabolism myths. And remember, your goal should not be to chase a fast metabolism. Your goal should be to build a healthy body that you can support for the long term. This video is for general educational and informational purposes only. It is not medical advice and should not replace guidance from a qualified healthcare professional. Individual nutritional needs can vary based on age, health conditions, medications, allergies, and activity level. If you have a medical condition or concerns about your diet, caffeine intake, or digestive health, please consult a qualified healthcare professional.
Thanks for watching Superfood Academy. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more healthy tips. See you in the next video. Stay healthy!